Hi, I have a question for you. Wondering what your understanding is of the difference between reaction and response. This is Carol Makowski. I'm coming to you from upstate New York. As you can see, the snow is beginning to melt. A lot of it's gone now, but it's still a little chilly today. No sun, but we'll do the best as we can without it. Here's why I ask. I've had some interesting experiences lately, and I've noticed the difference in myself between how I have responded to the situations over how I might have a couple of years back. And I attribute it to my journey in personal development. And let me give you the examples. I'm going to talk about myself because I don't want to bring anybody else into this. But I had to have my car inspected, and this was actually a couple of months ago. The inspection expired. And I brought the darn car back time after time. I can't tell you how many times, maybe 4 or 5 times, because of the little, those little jiggers that it has to pass in terms of the computer with the oxygen and the carbon dioxide measurements. And for whatever reason, it wasn't passing. I think part of it was because I wasn't using the car that much this winter. So finally, yesterday, I got it, it finally passed inspection. But as you can see, we're in a rural area, and the gas station is not around the corner. It's about 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back. So, I mean, you figure going there 4 or 5 times, maybe 6 times I went, I don't know, before the car finally passed. That could have been an aggravating situation, but the mechanic's a nice guy, and I just don't take things that hard anymore. So I was just happy to know that it passed finally. Also, over the last couple of weeks, we've had the heat go out in the house 4 times within about 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks. And 2 of those nights it was below 0. Now, fortunately, the servicemen came within an hour and a half, and they were able to get the burner going again. They don't know what's the matter with it, why it keeps going out. They've cleaned this and cleaned that, and they say it's okay now. I don't know. They've said that 3 times before also, so we'll see. Now, there was a time when I would probably be ranting and raving, cursing. I might be calling up the service department, yelling at them, saying what's going on, blah, 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 blah. But now I look at it again in a positive way. I look at it that they were out here in an hour and a half, that they got the darn thing going. There were no frozen pipes. There were no frozen people. And I was happy about that. And we'll straighten out the rest as we go along. So I call that response, not reaction. The knee-jerk reaction was the old stuff that I used to do. The response is looking at it in a positive way, as positively as I possibly can. Now, if you have difficulty in this area by any chance, I'm going to refer you to my spouse's video on quantum questions. And she helps folks ask different types of questions so that you can look at things with a little different perspective and get a different response in the long run. Changes your mindset, something more positive. So click on the link that will show below in this video, and she'll send you out a free video with that information on it. Okay, good talking to you, and I'll see you the next time around. Bye-bye.